Hi guys, it's Marine. Welcome back to my little English page. Woo, thank you. So guys, welcome back. So I know today's a little bit later, but it's my birthday, so I do what I want. Alright, so today's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a lot more relaxed. Like I said, it's my birthday, so I'm not wearing makeup. It's just going to be really cool. We're going to go over some questions that you guys had for me on Instagram. And if you have more questions now, it's the time. So let's get started, guys. Alright, so before we start, remember that you could become a patron by getting me a cup of digital coffee at www.coffee.com, and that will get you a big shout out on Saturday and another one on Instagram. So hey, Lolly is here. We also have red brandy cherries, and I see that we also have Aizada. How are you guys? So today I'm not drinking coffee because I said it's my birthday. I'm drinking orange juice. Okay guys, so remember you can start asking questions now. I'm gonna go over some that I've received on Instagram first, and then I'll go over to your questions, guys. So go ahead, feel free to ask anything. You can be focusing on things related to English or just things about me if you're interested. Just keep it cool, and then yeah, I'll answer your questions. So let's have a look at some of the questions I got on Instagram. I'm not going to answer them all. Of course, this is not unlocking. The phone doesn't want to read the password today. Of course. Okay, well, we'll get on to that in a minute. So there are some questions on Instagram. I'm not going to go over all of the questions because I still want to make sure that I answer some of those questions on Instagram as well. So why is it not working? It's not my phone, it's Aaron's phone, and for some reason it's not recognizing my thumb today. Now that I'm a year older, my fingerprints have changed. That's probably why. So just give me a second. Yes, I managed to unlock it. Victory! Okay, thank you guys for all the birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. So, let's see. First question is from Insta123_A, and you're asking if I have a YouTube channel. Yes, I'm on it right now. Okay, so Goran74U is saying, I wish you a happy birthday. What is your plan for the celebration? Nothing crazy. I mean, this morning Aaron brought me breakfast in bed, so that was very nice. And then we're going for dinner tonight to a nice, lovely restaurant, an Italian restaurant. And we're probably going to do a bit of shopping today. So just a nice, fun day. I'm going to do some face masks. It's going to be good. Very good. Okay, then... that's a very interesting question, guys. English related. Edur Sampai is asking, what's the difference between find out and figure out? So if you figure something out, you've somehow analyzed it and come up with a conclusion. You find the answer through analysis somehow. But find out, it's more that you find the answer. It's not something that you do on purpose, okay? It's similar, for example, I found out that my best friend's getting married. That would be similar to I heard that. Someone told me that, okay? So that's the main difference. What else do we have? Somebody's asking where I am from. So I assume most of you guys during the live know, but I am half French, half Spanish, born and raised in France, but I now live in Spain in the south. I actually have a very fun video coming up soon about my experience in Spain and things that still surprise me in Spain, even though I've been living here for over 5 years now. I'm getting close to 6 years, but still 5 years. What else do we have? Have you ever fallen in love? Yes, I am deeply in love with my boyfriend, Aaron. We've been together 7 years now. Boy, time flies. It goes by very, very quickly. It's crazy. Let's see. Okay, that's a good one as well. So we have Aider Nadir who's saying, dear teacher, my motivation is fading away. Help me. What can I do? This is a very, very common problem. I think one of the main reasons why you start feeling demotivated is because your objectives, your targets, your goals are a little bit too big sometimes. And those are goals or targets that would take you years and years and years and years and years to reach. I think you need to set yourself, short-term goals, and once you reach one, you set a new one. And that way you will have that feeling of accomplishment and you will actually feel like, you're improving, you're moving forward. So that's what I would recommend, the most important thing. The second thing is something that I always say, I constantly talk about, is you need to find something that you enjoy doing in English. And it will make it easier and more fun for you to study, to learn, and to try to just improve your English in general. So yeah, those two I think are my main tips for you. Okay, so this got locked again. Okay, so okay, next question. Okay, what's your biggest wish? And this is from teacher_Sefer. That's a big question. My biggest wish. I think I have several wishes, or maybe dreams, if that's what you mean. It depends on what you're talking about. Obviously, I'd love for my YouTube channel to take off and, to live off it. But, otherwise, I think I'm a fairly simple girl. I want to, stay with my boyfriend, get married, maybe have children later on. Just a simple, happy life. I think that would be great. Yeah, that would be it. Nothing, almost dropped the phone. Nothing crazy here. Let's see, what else do we have? What is the most challenging experience you have ever lived? From Rose_Teg. That's a great question. The most challenging experience I've ever lived. I think it's when I went to the US. I had to go live in the US and I couldn't see my family for a year. Obviously, I knew English a little bit, but it was a big cultural shock, language shock. It's just a completely different world. So, you become automatically very independent because you're not with your parents. I was still in a host family, but I had a lot more independence. I had to, fight the barrier of the language and also make new friends, in a place that I didn't know, go to a new school with a completely different system. I think this was probably the most challenging experience, but also the most rewarding, the one of the best experiences of my life. And I think, guys, if you have the opportunity to go to another country for work, for fun, for holiday, for studies, do it. I know very few people who regret it. It will be challenging, but you will learn a lot from that experience. Definitely. So do it if you can. Okay, so Happy birthday. How old will you turn? So be careful. Saed.Mr. DZD. You said, how old will you turn in? Will you turn? You don't ask a lady her age, but I'm going to tell you, I don't care. I just turned 28. And exactly 10 years ago, I was celebrating my birthday in the US. The experience that I just told you about just a minute ago, that was exactly 10 years ago. That goes by so fast. Hello! Hello, MSH Tuhin from Bangladesh. Nice to see you. Nice to meet you. I think it's the first time you join us here in the live. Today's a very different type of live. It's just a bit of chatting, asking some questions. I'm going over some questions that I got on Instagram. It's going to be a very quick live, but I hope you still enjoy it. Okay, before we continue, guys. I know that you like my videos. I know you enjoy them. I know you learn a lot from my videos. But what I don't know is why you don't give the video a big thumbs up. Why? I'm so confused. If you like my videos so much, well, show me that love and thumb it up. Give the video a big thumbs up. Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Ha! Ha! I will always laugh at that little like the video thing. Okay guys, so let's continue with a few more, maybe just one or two from Instagram. So if you have any questions here on YouTube, I see Lolly just asked me one, feel free to ask away. Okay, so what is your favorite song and TV show by Bahi Casimo? Ooh, that's a difficult question. Favorite TV show? Well, until the last season, it was Game of Thrones, but you know, last season wasn't so great. Otherwise, I think it's difficult for me to choose one that I like in particular. I like binge watching TV shows in general. At the moment, I'm re-watching The Big Bang Theory. Pretty fun, pretty enjoyable, short, quick episodes. Otherwise, I'm also watching The Good Place. Amazing show. It's on Netflix. I love it and strongly recommend it to anybody. Now, music-wise, again, not necessarily any favorite, but at the moment I've been listening to a lot of Celine Dion. French songs, not the English songs, not My Heart Will Go On, but French songs by Celine Dion. That's my thing at the moment, I guess. Okay, next question. Would you like to visit Iran by Mr. Believe 3387? Absolutely. I'd like to visit any place. Every place. Everywhere. I want to go everywhere. I've not really been to that, area of the world, and I would definitely like to go. Absolutely. Yeah. Would be really fun. Okay, so I think I'm going to keep the other questions. Oh, okay, just one more. By Oscar Garrucho, are you fluent in Spanish? Claro que sí. Claro. So in case you don't know, I am half Spanish. And yes, I learned Spanish as I grew up. I do think I have a small little accent that's not quite Spanish sometimes. Some people say it does sound like a French accent, sometimes English, because, I speak English every day. But in general, I'd say my Spanish is pretty decent. Well, there's a video coming out soon. I told you guys about my Spanish experience. Well, you'll hear me speak Spanish in there. So you'll just have to watch it. Probably coming out next week, probably. Okay, guys. So the rest of the questions, I'm going to keep them for Instagram and I will answer on Instagram then. So let's see. We have 2 questions here on YouTube. So Lolly said, one day in the future, do you consider... Okay, so you're basically asking me if one day I think I'll ever live in France, if I've considered that possibility. We've thought about it a lot with Aaron, and the problem is, I think you'll agree with me, Lolly, because you live in France, but in France you don't really have that system of academies for English, to learn English. You have some things like academia, but it's not like in Spain, where you have academies literally everywhere. Almost every street has an academy. So for me to work, it would be a little bit more complicated, I think, in France. Now, for Aaron, it's about the same. He has a decent job here in Spain. He's happy with it, and he would also need to improve a lot in French if we wanted to live in France. And we just love our life here in Spain. Why change if it's going great? So I think that answers your question, Lolly. Yeah. Okay. Youssef is asking, how can I sound more British? Ha! Well, that's a good question. The first thing is you need to be more specific. In England and the UK, there are many, many different accents. So you need to be more specific about which accent you'd like to focus on. So I'm assuming you're talking about received pronunciation. This is kind of like the standard English accent that you usually hear on TV or on the radio, BBC. Well, the first thing is you need to become familiar with that accent. So you need to watch watch a lot of TV shows that use that accent. For example, I think Downton Abbey is a fairly, generic English, British accent. And listen to the radio as well. Because what you hear is what you're going to reproduce. So you need to focus on immersing yourself in that kind of accent and just listen to things in that particular accent. Now, it's not just about listening, you also need to practice. So I recommend that you choose, maybe look for a video on YouTube with somebody that has an accent that you like. Listen to a few sentences and practice saying it. I also recommend recording yourself. That way you can compare the original audio to what you've said. Okay, so you listen to the original audio, read it and record it, and then listen to both again and compare the differences. And then you need to work on making sure those two recordings become closer and closer until they sound almost the same. That's what I would say works pretty well. Okay? Sian is saying happy birthday and let's wish you could be with you for a long time in your life. I'm not sure. Let's wish you could be with... well, you could be with us. Sorry. Yeah, let's wish you could be with us here for a long time in your life. So you want me to continue the channel for a while. Thank you. Except spending time with your family. Thank you, Sian. I appreciate that. How can I be or become maybe an English addict? Well, it goes back to something that I said earlier. Make sure you find something that you really enjoy doing in English. And then it will just be super fun, super easy to do it. For me, of course it's an easy one, but I love watching TV shows. And I would not think of watching one in my original language anymore, Even when it comes to other languages. I was watching a German TV show on Netflix the other day. I watched it in original version because I like watching TV shows, the way they should be. So I do it in original version. It just so happened that most of the time it's in English, but basically that's what you should aim for. Find something that you love doing and do it in English. The Cockney accent, I think Papa Teach Me, Ali from Papa Teach Me does a lot of things about the Cockney accent, and maybe even Tom from Eat, Sleep, Dream English. Eat, Sleep, Dream English? No, it's something similar, sorry. And yeah, listening to the UK to English radio, that's good as well. No new changes. It will not be, something that happens in just a day. Practice every day. Listen to something and practice recording yourself. Compare again, every single day. And you'll see that after a week or a month, if you compare your first recording and your last recording, you'll see a difference, for sure. Why do I not understand the voice of native speakers in most TV shows and films? Because you're probably used to, hearing English in in a way that's been designed for people learning English, not natural speech. If all you get to hear in English are exam tasks or, you know, listening activities are actually English focused, it's normal. People speak slower, they articulate a bit more. So when you actually hear somebody speak real English, you're not used to it. A good tip to help you is to find someone that you like on YouTube. Doesn't have to be anything related to English. And what you can do is there's in the bar down here, you can slow down the video. So if you find someone a little bit difficult to understand, slow down the video. You can even put on the subtitles, but just slowing down the video will make it easier for you to recognize the words. Okay, so that should be pretty helpful, I think. Okay. I wish to visit Spain. I'm a fan of Real Madrid. My question is, have you ever visited any Arab country? Yes, I have been to Morocco, I think about 10, 12 years ago, maybe 12, 15 years ago. And when I was a kid, I also went to Tunisia, both countries. I don't really remember Tunisia, but I remember Morocco was pretty nice. I enjoyed it. I was young as well, but it was nice. I enjoyed it. Okay, which song is your favorite? Want to copy of your style? What do you mean want to copy of your style? I'm not sure. And yeah, earlier I was saying my favorite song is difficult to choose, but at the moment I'm listening to a lot of Celine Dion, and one of my favorites is Mon Homme, my man. So yeah, just check Mon Homme Celine Dion if you're interested. One of my favorites at the moment. Alright guys, so like I said, today was going to be a quick little video. It's my birthday. I'm gonna go and, do a face mask now and get ready and maybe go out to do a little bit of shopping. I just wanted to make sure we still had our weekly Saturday meeting. It was not a listening activity. I still hope you enjoyed the lesson video, I guess. Maybe you learned a little bit about something, and of course if you have more questions, even when the video is over, feel free to write them in the comment section and I'll answer anything that I can. So thank you so much for watching today, guys. Thank you again so much for all of the birthday wishes. Yes, Rosemary, I've not done Algeria. I skipped it, not on purpose. Thank you, Lolly. It's Eat, Sleep, Dream English. So I was right the first time, absolutely. Okay, guys. I see more questions coming in, but I said I was leaving. Okay, last one. Pashu's question. Why British people in TV and film sometimes speak in very low voice and tone? I see what you mean. I guess that's just how they are. Spanish people speak very loud. It's not the case of English people. It's just a cultural thing that you need to be aware of. Yeah, but it can be surprising. Absolutely. Alright guys, again, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you coming today and, sharing this little 25-30 minutes with me. I will see you next week. Of course, on Monday we have our regular mini Monday episode coming out. I think this is episode 7 now. And during the week, there will also be a fun video about my experience in Spain. I might release that instead of the Thursday live, but if I don't release it next week, then we will have our regular Thursday live at 4 p.m. GMT +2. Alright guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the birthday wishes, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Hey Anna Rita, hey Sheriff, I'm just leaving, guys. Sorry. Well, you can rewatch the live, okay? Have a lovely, lovely weekend. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Take care, and cheers. Alright, and of course, don't forget to like the video, share, subscribe, everything. Bye. Hey guys, so you liked this video, you enjoyed it and you want more? Don't worry, I have over 150 videos on my channel. There's one right here and there's another one right here.
And while you click on those little videos, guys, I'm going to dance for you.